Voices of the Void. Now, we all know I'm no stranger to the Void, but we're talking about the voices here. It's an entirely different beast. So, hey, remember when I played Dishwashing Simulator? Well, that game got compared to this one a lot. And there's some similarities. It is, I guess, a simulator game where what you're doing is you're finding, well, signals from deep space, as you would probably guess from all the satellite dishes here, and decoding them. And actually, you know, the premise here is spelled out pretty quickly. Right here, you work as a scientist in an isolated research lab in the mountains of Switzerland. Your task is to gather signals from space, analyze them, process them, and sell them. So, yep, and that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. Now, is there more to this game than that? Maybe. And maybe there's not. Maybe I'm just going to perfect my entire selling signal sort of industry that I'm making here. And it's just going to be as simple as that. Yes, you do play as a character named Dr. Kel, as I'm sure you probably guessed from my many save files at this point in time. Sure. You know what, that works. Yeah, I've had a few test files here, I'm sure, as you can probably tell. There's a lot of stuff going on in this game to get used to. Whether it is, of course, man, what is going on over there? Whether it is the sort of simulator elements and just like understanding how to play it. But of course, before I get into anything else, pick this one out right up here. I gotta go get to the base. Yes, smell that crisp mountain air. Take a look at this place, because this is where we're living now. Out here, isolated in the mountains of Switzerland. Get used to it. Because it's just us and a bunch of really grainy, static-filled MP3s that I'm going to be grabbing from gas giants that don't even have names. They're just designated, I don't know, like strings of numbers and stuff like that. But anyway, it's like, yeah, don't even start you out there. Set the mood, though, right? By the way, if you're wondering, upper left corner is my money. Bottom left corner is food and sleep. Upper right corner is my flashlight. Yeah, you got to be juggling around a lot of different things going on here. So, yeah, that's going to be fun, too. And, of course, maybe one of the most important things is that at any point in time you can press C to ragdoll. So if it starts getting boring in any way, we got instant comedy button right there. And yes, those are Half-Life sound effects. I don't know why this game uses Half-Life sound effects. It does. I'm fairly certain it's made like on the Unreal Engine or something. It's not even a Steam game, but there's an itch.io page that I got it off of. Well, anyway, okay. Dr. Kel's got to actually get to the base here, which I don't remember where it is. I'm fairly certain if I just keep following the road, I'll find. Why did they start you out at night too? I mean, I suppose it really hammers in you. Yeah, you know oh hey, yeah, I'll be able to figure out where all the environmental puzzles are just looking at these things. For anybody who was even here watching me play through The Witness, 5-6 years ago at this point in time? Anyway, that's what I'm looking for. The big old Epcot Center over there, that means that is the home base. And of course, you know, get like a very nice look at everything else that is around here, surrounded by just a ton of satellite dishes. Got my, what is that? There's a radio tower up there. And of course, maybe the most important part of anything, just the incredibly huge amount of trash that is literally everywhere. I don't know who the last person they had here was, but they did a pretty poor job at actually like keeping this place in order. I want to say that this like used to be some sort of, I don't know, government base prior to being taken over by whatever sort of organization of scientists here to study deep space signals, but good God, I'm pretty sure that even when this was like funded by the government, that there's no way they created this much trash. Anyway, taking a look here. Well, real good security is going to keep me safe from the aliens. We're definitely not even going to be attacking me. Right. Actually, you know what? I don't even want to deal with the door, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set you right here. And that should keep it up. Yep. All right, let's get in here and let's get some signaling done. Got some nice murals here. Murals that are, of course, you know, covered with trash, but what are you going to do, right? Administration, if I sneak in here right now, can go grab some MREs. And maybe... Got a good poster in there, too. Maybe grab a flashlight. Yeah, that's going to save me some money later on. Go and get some Wug Hell beer. If I had any money, I don't, so that's not going to be happening. Fancy soda, of course. Wug, of course, it's on there. Shrimp soda, which sounds just horrible. Also, it immediately makes me think of what's the shrimp soda game? Lobotomy Corporation. I wonder if I'm going to be sent to some sort of fishing boat if I drink that. Maybe I'll never find out. Dr. Penny. Okay. Okay, now come on. That's just... All right. Really tells you exactly what sort of game this is. Hey. All right. But that's everything. Main thing is going to be this room right here. This is where the magic happens. By magic, I, of course, mean signals. So let's just, like, one, go... I don't actually know how to drop things, so... There we are. And go grab out some... Oh, yeah, the Killjoy plushie. Probably the most important thing that I have here. Because, of course, this is representative of what the old model for Dr. Kell here looked like. Unfortunately, it does not look like this anymore. You can kind of, like, get a good look. Yeah, it's that sort of game. All right. It's, like... Here's another good example. Hey, look, apple-flavored soap. Delicious. Anyway, this is what Kel used to look like. Doesn't anymore. I'm kind of disappointed because I really enjoyed this model. Really got a good, like, look. Similar sort of style to your Babas Is You and your, like, many a game I've played. Whether it's Ori, whether it's, Slug Cat, of course. Kel could have looked like this, but no, instead we get this guy here. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. All right, let's just get on with it here. See, look, they already got, like, stuff for me to start downloading signals right now. So, what do you actually do to download a signal? Well, one, gotta go find one. If I press shift right here, that'll send me towards a few of them. I'm looking for a big old, like, circle. Ping that thing. That is going to give me that will hopefully give me a signal. There's a good chance it will also fail. Oh, yep, right there. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, press enter right now. What do we got? What do we got? Give me some good. Give me a successful... Hey, I actually got it. Oh, half the time it's like sensor error or some other garbage about like that. But yeah, then I got to wait for it to start going. As soon as that detector status and as soon as that no signal goes away, detector status starts up. That's when I know it's going to start downloading it. Well, it's going to start detecting it. Also, while I'm waiting here, let's just... I should probably start turning on all the lights in this place. Like, look, Kel. And yeah, you might say it's just like, hey, wait a second. You're taking this far more seriously than any other person I've ever seen play this. Yeah, get used to that. Look, here's the thing. I am here to win video games. We're not just here to, you know, faff about throwing around garbage, using it like modeling clay, which you totally can do, by the way. You know, like, oh, yeah, you're probably expecting, like, oh, do that sort of thing. Do that sort of thing. Okay, come on. It's like, oh, you're supposed to do that sort of thing. It's like, no, that's not what we do here. In the Dr. Inferno Firebird channel, I am going to actually be doing... I think I might be on fire right now. I think I'm definitely on... Okay. It's fine. On the Dr. Inferno Firebird channel, we take our signal simulation seriously, and I'm going to be doing this very seriously. So anyway, first one, just spin the dial around, looking for, oh, there it was. Looking for that to give me any sort of reaction here. And we start it, and then we just slowly go down until I get 99. Yeah, Kel's been here for 5 seconds. He's already lit himself on fire. That's just how that goes. I'm going to try to get that as high as possible. So there's the first one. Got 3 different polarities. Any one of these could actually activate the stuff here. Let's take a look. Nothing, so I'm going to change polarity. Nope, there it is. And then I'm going to just try and get that. Get it as close to 99 as possible, because what I want to do is that will start up the downloading process. So then just little bit of adjustment, just a little bit. A little tiny bit. There you go, that should work. Then I'm going to turn that off so I don't accidentally change it. And then, yep, detecting right now, downloading as well. And provided that the satellites don't move around a whole lot. Oh, yeah, it's moving around a little bit, but that's not enough to really make a difference. So I think that should be good there. Start that up right now, and let's take a look at what else we got going on here. So yeah, obviously, pretty much any point in time, I'm going to want to be... Also, I'm going to start collecting these things. Thankfully, this place being just absolutely filthy around here means that I am going to be able to get a... I am going to be able to get a lot of just junk, so I don't need to start buying stuff immediately. Well, let's take a look at what else we got here. Hey, long-term early access. See, that's how you know I'm Dr. Kel. Hey, what's going on? Scan for stuff, anomalous signals, big satellite dishes. And yeah, it's like that's kind of the entire shtick here. Then we got Dr. Bao, who's going to be giving me my daily sort of tasks here as I'm doing this. Day, night, it is night. It is 3 a.m. because Dr. Kel is that sort of person. He's up at 3 a.m. working on the signals or lighting himself on fire, whichever one you want to consider. Yes. And trust me, the whole thing about like level 0 drives to level 3, that is an upgrade. And I am going to be getting that pretty much immediately. Processing level right here. The second that I can get that processing level up, I'm going to do so. Because that's also how you get the fun stuff, right? Get sick Chivos, get a store, a bunch of stuff to buy here. Am I going to end up getting much of this? Well, I mean, first off, I'm going to be focusing entirely on being on very seriously doing my job. And hopefully not, like exploding any more gas cans. I kind of need those for stuff. I like food here. Like burgers. Shrimps. Greatest delicacy in the universe. Again, you can tell exactly what sort of game this is just from this sort of stuff, right? Pizza, tacos, meatballs. But apparently you get 50 of them, which I guess is why it's so expensive. Wait, this is just a... I don't know if you can just have a Toblerone in... I mean, I guess, yeah, it's like this is not like an officially sold product or something on Steam or whatever. I guess it's raining outside. Whatever, anyway. It's probably nothing. Bread. A lot of stuff. A baguette. Beer. I'm not wasting money on getting beer. A lot of good stuff here. Cell guns are pretty good. Also, some real fun, real stupid things you can get, I think. You can get, like, TV that you can upload your own sort of stuff to, which I'm probably going to be doing. Tools of all kinds to mess around with stuff. I think the real thing that people might know about this is the Kerfer robot helper. Am I going to get that? Absolutely, I'm going to get that. But it's going to be a bit. Like, don't expect Kerfer to be appearing, like, soon. We got a lot of stuff to do before that. All right, that's starting to bother me. Well, anyway, let me just go check here. Yeah. That was my speaker. I was not scared by it. My speaker just gave out. That wasn't something in the game, by the way. That was... I really got to get a new speaker. It's a sort of thing that just stops working occasionally. Anyway. Okay, I had to reset my signal and everything, but I do indeed have sound again. Yeah, no broken speaker is going to prevent me from hearing those voices of the void. Yeah, it is kind of annoying when you load back in. You do need to set up everything again, even though it does keep your signal. It's just, well, you know. All right, other things in the base here. God, you can even see the trash just coming through here. More importantly, though, ATV. So, ATV, finally. All my practice in dirt rally is going to be coming in handy here. It is not only going to be the fastest way to get around, it's actually the thing that I'm going to be using that gas that I had before on. Also, very lightweight. So, you know, that's just handy by itself. Anyway. Also, I should probably put on the brake, at least for right now. Not that I'm going to be using this too much at the moment. It's just it's really going to be more for stuff that I'm starting up tomorrow. The real important thing here, I think, is, one, turning on the lights. And two, you. Nice. Good job, guys. I mean, it's not that I think that any aliens want to come in here in the first place. And not that I'm even going to be keeping the doors closed most of the time. Because let's be real, nothing's going to attack me. 3, 4. There you go, baby. Get in here and get, of course, one of the most important things in the entire game, this poster. You know that is extremely important. But yeah, that's how you get a few kind of good stuff here. Essential things. Look, it's even got a little Kel. I can't quite see it too well, but look, it's even got like a little Kel face on it. That's funny. But yeah, kind of the important thing here is going to be, yep, gonna get some good use out of that. Also, what is this thing? Anyway, why are there so many of these things around? I'm just saying. There you go. Anyway, good way to get some of the basic stuff, including healing wounds. Is that a thing that comes up? I mean, there is fall damage in the game, so yes. Also, maybe more important. There we go. Now it's starting to feel like a real home around here. Sort of. Mostly. Let's just go with that. I am going to have to clean up this entire place here because trust me, it's like, as part of being like, very good at my job, which is the thing that I'm eventually hoping to, have happen here, is going to be actually cleaning up this place, right? Okay, looking good, looking good. Let's put that away. Turn that back on. Other various things. You got like server network rooms where you can go in here, fix up servers so that things download quick. Yeah, if this looks complicated, it's not. It's just think of it like this: strip negatives, strip negatives, and strip what am I thinking of? Any other number except for the last one there. So if it's 1, it's 1. If it's 2, it's 2. If it's -1, it's 1. If it's -2, it's 2. If it's 12, it's 2. If it's 13, it's 3. If it's -13. It's 3. So on and so forth. And you even get timed for that. And you can beat your best time and stuff like that. That's kind of fun, right? So yeah, 16, 6. 12, 2. 2, it was 2. Easy as that. Get all that stuff up and running. Then we also, some more stuff. We also got terminal, which I'm pretty much only going to be using, like, this one... to calibrate all, because that'll tell me if anything's down. And it also calibrate everything. Got 24 different servers because alpha is the base and no Zulu. And then pretty much overall, it's just they're all just named after military phonetic alphabet. So in case you weren't aware of what that was, you'll learn it by the end of the game. And then like sv.target, so I can have that little compass at the bottom of the screen kind of tell me where I'm going. So So stuff like TR.check, because, you know, what sort of survival game isn't balancing a bunch of different, you know, numbers, basically. We got to make sure those are up. Otherwise, I need to go over to the transformer and hit a big red button because it's that sort of game, as you do. Then there's also the radio tower that's right outside that I need to make sure is on, because otherwise I can't get drone visits, which is kind of my main way of interacting with the world. How are we doing over here? Not too much. All right, what else? What other junk we got? Break room. And more stuff, more like cartridges here that I'm going to be picking up. Downloading signals to. Few more MREs, which I'm not going to say no to. What definitely appears to be blood over here. It's probably normal. Oh yeah, I shouldn't forget that it's like I do have that one poster. I gotta go put that up. There we go. Be there as a constant reminder to hang in there, colon D. Although, let me just kind of, you know, a little bit of... Yeah, that's right. You know, the dishwashing simulator comparisons, certainly still here. Should be able to clean pretty much everything, I think. And trust me, I'm going to, eventually. The important thing, though, is for the... Yeah, there you go. Perfect. It's exactly what I need while we're having this very frightening sounding music going on in the background. Anyway, what else we got here? Not much of anything, to be honest. All right, utility room. Bunch of junk in here as well. But hey, a lot more this stuff that I can still pick up, which I'm not going to say no. That's just going to save me more cartridges to download stuff onto later. Download my grainy MP3 bootleg recording of aliens talking. If it's even going to be that. Let's be honest here. What else? What else? And I got the basement down here. Here's where we got in. Here's where I got all this stuff, like turning on things if I run out of power due to the transformers or something. Here's the meat locker that's in here for some reason. That's actually like... Oh, whatever. I don't need this here. What in the meat locker is going to come and get me? Come on, let's be real here. Got an incinerator, which I should probably kind of set up for myself here. Can incinerate, you know, stuff like garbage. Mannequins. Where do you even come from? And also turn that into fuel. And go and get a little bit of that sort of stuff, which is pretty handy. Just getting rid of this. I need something a little bit better than just a hammer to do this, don't I? Yeah, this should break eventually. Revealing a bunch of very unhelpful supplies. I do have an MRE and a lump of coal, as you do. Anyway. Get stuff in there later on. What else? What else? Like I said, throw all those mannequins in there. I don't even know why there's a bunch of mannequins here. There just are. I just assume it's the last guy who was here, right? That sort of deal. Look at these nice little murals. That's fun. Okay, over here. This is where Kel's... Well, this is the upper... This is the upper area, which the elevator down down in like the ATV place leads to. So, in case you're looking for that. And here's where Kel lives. This is Kel's pad, baby. We got stuff like over here, you know, get a burger on the toilet. I can get an achievement for and eat, and Kel just did that. He just did that. More soap I can devour over here. It's apple flavored. Oh, here we go. Much better. God, this place is a dump. Anyway. Got the I Believe poster. Except the normal UFO flying saucer is scratched out and replaced with a different sort of looking ship. Don't know what that means. Go sleep over there. Do a lot more low-tech sort of signal searching. Real useful. And that's pretty much it. That's Kel's pad, baby. This is what you expecting out of, living with Kel here. And by living with Kel, I mean nobody's living here. It's just me, Dr. Kel. Grab some of this stuff here then, too, because I can definitely use it. And I think at this point in time, now that it's no longer 3 in the morning, I should be able to go downstairs and go get my daily task. Go end up doing that. Also, maybe first signal. Still not quite there. And yeah, it's like the output data nigh on 100%. I'm not going to get much better than that. Here we are. Oh, no, nothing yet. Come on now. It's 8 a.m. You should be giving me my stuff here. Well, I guess I'll just have to remember the wise words of this cat. Yeah. It's like, it really is like modeling clay. You can make entire sculptures out of the trash just by itself. Now, I'm not going to. What I am going to do instead, go over here, you know what? I'm not going to use one of those guys. I'm going to go take like a trash can here. Not like it's being used for this Half-Life sound effects. Not like it's being used for much of anything else right now, right? I'm going to go get this open. And here's the plan, right? So trash goes over here. We're going to go toss it like down on the ground, this area in general. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go pick it up from here. Going to put it in the garbage. Hope that it doesn't like physics its way out of there or, cause like some sort of apocalyptic event wherein a bunch of where those dumpsters start flying up into the sky while making, of course, the Half-Life physics object sound effect over and over while I'm trying to sleep upstairs there. There's a good chance that's going to happen, though. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, it's like all the trash. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it out of my, room here. Throw it over there. Take the stuff from there. Throw it over there. Throw it off to the side, etc. and so on. Get everything cleaned up. I'm going to go bash every one of these containers in. I am not going to deal with having a bunch of random supplies here. Like this sort of garbage right here, gone. Kel is going to have this nice and clean by the end of it. Like, what am I going to do with a pallet? Nothing. I'm telling you that right now. And it's just like, look, here, according to the help menu here, I'm looking down to this one right now. I'm like, where is this? We got 30 days, 30 plus days. What happens at the end of 30 days? I have no idea. I actually literally do not know what happens. It could be like anything. Really. Oh yeah, you also get like this down here too. You can use that to repair you. Anyway. Got that signal yet? Gotta go check out what's going on with my first signal here. Oh, yeah, we do actually. All right, got that downloaded here. We got unknown 1. What do you got? This actually does seem to be kind of like a unique signal because normally it would just say no text data found. I'm going to upload this. And we're going to go refine this and see what's going on a little bit later. I'll just set it here, I guess. Next to the beer. But for right now, it's just like, I'm sure. Got other stuff? Still nothing. Still not giving me anything to do. Hey, I'm going to go get a different signal. One that's less garbo here. Or, well, no, the opposite of garbage. One that is more garbo. Because that one's too valuable. Potentially. There might actually be something of interest happening there. All right. Aside from that, I suppose I guess I'm just going to start cleaning up the place and whatnot until they give me daily tasks so I can talk about that. Not really too much of anything going on here, right? It's like I got all my stuff. I got my poster. Like, come on, what more do you need? What more do you need out of this game? I got my floating garbage. It's all there, baby. Start cleaning it up. Ah, here we go. Next signal. What do we actually got for this one? Clearly, unlike the other one, a lot more recognizable as an actual thing. So, what are we looking at? Yeah, this is more what I expect, not the first one that I got. Which seemed to actually be something special. Anything else? Still, I guess they don't give me the tasks on the first day. Well, throw that in there. That'll be good fodder for... Yeah, you just go set it down over here. That'll be good fodder for selling later on then, as I continue to look around for any other signal that they want to happen to give me here. In the meantime, though, yeah, it's like, wait a second, is he actually cleaning the base? Yes. Look, this is the very serious Dr. Kell who actually is here to do a job playthrough. You're not going to get this anywhere else on YouTube, I'm telling you. God, I need to upgrade that cooldown. And also everything else. Oh, actually, at this point in time, I'm noticing my sleep. It's probably about time for Betty Bye here. So Dr. Kell's just going to go right up to his room. And go use this bed. In the exact way that you know how you sleep. What? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? What does that mean? Wait a second, I can't pause the game. Well, that might be a problem. I don't know what that means. That usually means something is about to happen. I mean, certainly it's very threatening. Huh? Hello? Anything spooky want to happen out here? No. At least nothing it seems like. Am I gonna go walk downstairs and get attacked by an alien on my first day on the job? No, certainly not. Sure, it's getting a little Silent Hill in here, but that's normal. Eh? Hello? I'm gonna just get out of here real quick. It's probably nothing, right? Ow. Just like, you know, just a little bit of the usual sort of fog and ominous noises in the background. We can go explore around a little bit, right? Right? Still not letting me pause, by the way. I don't know what any of this means. I'm a little bit frightened, but also, you know, it's like, hey, we can just... It's very foggy outside, I will just say that. It's probably normal, though. I mean, look, the event here that is currently happening is probably just that it's very foggy, right? There's nothing, like, weird about that. That just happens. It's also not saving the game. I'm just saying. It's my first day on the job. Do you mind? Here, maybe there's something. Yeah, and I also can't walk around either because I'm too tired. Because it wouldn't let me sleep because something's happening. What's happening? I don't know. I'm frightened. We'll just go hang out over here at one of the satellites. That's the real thing that we're gonna end up doing here, right? Anything going on? Anything going on? I don't know. Hey, so what's happening over here in Foxtrot? Go see maybe. Yeah, let's go get everything recalibrated, all that sort of stuff. You know, not... It's like, hey, everything does need to be recalibrated at some point in time, right? It's one of those things where it's like you gotta get there at some point. And then it's like, this is... If I can't really be in the base because there might be... Okay. Because there might be something scary. We can at least get this done here, right? That's just the automatic door. It's fine. Make sure all my satellites looking good. See if any one of them is offline. Oh, Romeo's offline. All right, gonna have to go fix that. Or at least I would if I had any. Can I pause yet? No. Well, hey, here's a good example of other stuff you can do. Ragdolling prevents you from taking too much damage from falling. That's fun, isn't it? Can I go get back to base and, like, sleep now? Surely, whatever was happening is no longer happening, right? Surely. It's no longer foggy. If there's an alien over here, I'm going to go run them over immediately. They better not be wrecking up the place anymore. I just started to get all the trash cleaned up. No, certainly not. Yeah. Now, by the way, one of the interesting things is that there is a big old, like, bunker over here. And... not that I would have any idea how to enter anyway. No, big surprise. I don't know. Okay, I can pause again. That means that I should, whatever it was is done now. If there was even anything going on in the first place. Anyway, hey, what are we looking at right now? Taking its sweet time. So this is, you know, I mean, look, just keep in mind the cat, right? That's the real thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go before I pass out here. I'm gonna go and get into bed here, right? Go eat some of my MREs. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, good times. Good times. Just let that stuff start going in the background. By the time I wake up, we'll have another nice signal ready to go. should be ready to start fulfilling the other tasks that they're going to ask of me then otherwise as we get into day 2 here, right? Probably should have just stuck around the base, you know? Seen what was going on. But I was too cowardly. What can I say? I'm a cowardly person. I'm not just going to sit here and try to go... Like, what do you want me to do? Go fight the aliens? If they're even aliens? It could be something else. It could be just Dr. Kell being paranoid. I don't know. And we'll never know. All right. Yeah, it's like I really don't want to do stuff at night because it gets very dark outside. Oh, hey, nice. A meteor shower. It gets very dark outside, so I would rather just wait until morning if possible. If that's not possible... Oh, there's the drone. Drops off every day a like care package of an MRE and a... There we are. Of like an MRE and a... drive. Just so that you never run out of that sort of stuff. All right. Also is going to be picking up all the signals that I'm getting and stuff like that. Oh, let's see what we got here. 2 a.m. This is how Dr. Kell sleeps. Daily tasks. That's what I'm looking for. 1 signal, level 0 for virtually no reward. But checking the satellites, making a report. That's going to be the real one. Papa, Quebec, Delta. The way I'm going to do that, grab you. So we got Papa, Quebec, and Delta. Then I just got to go over to each one of those, grab the hash codes that it prints out there, and that should be good. Yeah, I got an exoplanet. What are we looking at here? Give me something good. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. All right, well, they're only asking for a single track for this first one here, so I can actually keep this one, maybe even go and try to refine it a little bit too. Well, let's even start out the first one here. I'm not gonna send it off without close enough. I'm not gonna send it off without having the full like hash codes along with that. Make sure you're working here too. But in the meantime, it's pretty much exactly what you just saw me doing there. Which is to say, I mean, it's just instead of going there because I'm a coward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to one so that I get the code there. So let's go like sv.target papa. How about sv.target papa? How about? So yeah, now the little compass on the bottom there is going to actually be pointing the place that I want it to. So let's get in here, set it up somewhere around here. Thankfully, the ATV very seriously. we. What are you serious? All right, well, right back into it. I don't know what's up with the day 1 here, but here we are. Anyway, the ATV is pretty good at going up like sheer cliffs and what. Does it have to happen at night too? Can I at least get through the basics of playing the video game before you start throwing everything at me? Not that I even know what it is. It could be anything. It could be nothing, and it's just doing that to freak me out. It's working. I'll say that right now, but still. Okay, is this one Papa? I think so, actually. No, this is hotel. As it says right there on the sign. Thankfully, it makes it pretty obvious where you're at. You can also go get like a map and stuff. That wasn't anything. That was nothing. He's getting a little bit paranoid. Dr. Kell, it's been 1 day. Yeah, well, I mean, look. It's all it takes. Dr. Kell, it's been It hasn't even, it's barely even been 24 hours. How are you already seeing aliens everyone around you? There's no aliens. Aliens aren't real. And I'm going to prove that. Now, I will prove it. Anyway, going back up here. It's like, all right, Papa. We're just going to go in here. Turn on the light so I can see things. And then basically sv.hash. Copy that down. And then I'm just going to do that for each one of these. And that'll give me a cool, like, 75 buckaroonies. Which is exactly... Which is pretty much how I'm going to be making a lot of money for this early game. But yeah, next one here is Quebec, right? So yeah, basically sv.target, Quebec. If I can spell that correctly. And we just go over there, and I'm just going to tear out that sheet, throw it on top of the box, and get myself a lot of money. Try and get me, aliens! This is what I do to myself when I'm not even running from you. Okay, let me pause there. So whatever it is probably over. Probably. We'll see. Oh, hey, this is also a good example of what happens when you got one of the satellites down. So the plan here pretty much is every day I'm going to always be trying to get a signal. Then I'm going to be getting these hash codes. Then I'm going to be fixing any one of these that needs to be fixed. And then I'm going to be cleaning up the base. And that's pretty much the entirety of how I'm going to be going with Voices of the Void. And occasionally getting very, very scared by aliens that may or may not be trying to attack me. Dr. Kell. Who knows? But yeah, just by doing that whole Cal all thing that I've been doing previously, it'll kind of tell me which one is broken, all that sort of stuff, so I can go out, fix it, etc., and so on. Same thing with the transformers, same thing with the radio tower, all that sort of stuff. All right. And in fact, let's just go check your reel. See if there's anything. Oh, yeah, Romeo. So I can go and get that one. Or sv.target Romeo. So yeah, once I get my daily tasks sent out and everything like that, what I'm going to do... Oh, wait, no, I just dropped my... Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There you are. There you are. Oh, don't ever, fall out of my hands again. But yeah, I'll get those all cleared out, and then I'm going to go just do basic maintenance, and then just whatever else I need to go do. All right, so just go grab this thing, throw that right on top here. Go rip out the page here. Not do that, but here, what do I... Yeah, let's just do this. I don't know how to drop things otherwise. You got to understand. Anyway, instead of collect, grab, throw on top. Pick up my bounty of a single drive of a very bad thing. But the 3 hash codes. The 3 hash codes are going to be the real thing, right? There's the drive and MRE that I was talking about, the little care package they give you. Go set it right here. And get the drone to take it away. And that's pretty much my job for the day, like, done, and I would say done pretty well. Don't worry, the drone won't try to pick up all the garbage. Not that I would hate having that, not be here anymore. I'm just saying. I wouldn't be disappointed if somebody was... If I had the aliens stealing my garbage. I'm just saying. Aliens, if you're listening to this, take my garbage. I'm telling you. By the way, drone status is active. It's coming in right now. Okay. So I want to make sure, because if that radio tower is down, it'll say drone status offline. So that means I need to go up that the tower right there, up to the top of it, and turn it back on, more or less. Yeah. Coming in right now. And there it goes. Now, in just a couple seconds, I should be getting a pretty good amount of meowny. You can see I passively get money in the upper left corner of the screen, but obviously this is going to be a lot more once I get all the hash codes in, and then like the 16 that I get for a level 0 drive for whatever that's going to be worth, which is very little. It's 16. 16's not a whole lot. You saw how much Kerfer was worth, and you know I got to get me a Kerfer. That's going to be maybe the most important thing of the entire playthrough. Getting my good cat robot friend. Oh, I should also go check to see if all their signals are ready to download. So I believe I sent something here, and then it did not at all manage to remain on. Hey, there you go. Tell me about how bad. Yep, 16. Reports look good. Got that. 5 points been sent to your... That's what you get for a level 0 signal. And it's just like, yeah, you can't recognize anything useful. That's because I gotta go upgrade stuff here. Here, we'll see if you recognize anything useful now. And the answer is yes. In fact, let's go start that up with the special drive that I got right here. So get this uploaded and set it. All right, we'll see what's happening with that a little bit later on. But like I said, now pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around, fix all the servers. Going to go get rid of a bunch more garbage. And that's the voices of the void, baby. They're voices. They're out here. They're voiding. It's happening. Looks like the third transformer going down quite a bit, so I'm gonna go get to that one. See what it actually looks like to fix a transformer. It's hitting a button. It's actually very simple and very stupid, but don't worry, you'll get to see it firsthand in just a couple seconds when I cut right to it right now. Oh, in fact, is that it right over there? Well, okay, maybe I won't need to cut to it at all because it's just right here. You can always tell because it's one of these smoking buildings. And also, forget about going in through the front door because much like everything else, everything's filled with trash. So I'm just going to sneak in through here. There we go. That's how you do it. That's it. That's the entire thing. All right. Anything else in here, though? I suppose we do have this, like, administrative area that has... The hell? What it... I don't understand this full stop. But, I mean, this is the world that Dr. Kell lives in, right? Where people do... surgery in transformers. Anyway, I'm out of here. Oh, come on, really? Also not the time. Great. What? How is this happening so much? I just started the game. Don't even know what it could possibly be either. But I suppose we'll get back in here. This is also a good time to, like, properly fuel up the ATV. There we go. That should fuel it up. Yeah, that's how that works. And also repair it because it is getting kind of beat up here too. There we go. Yep, use is 9, so that means fuel 100, health 100. Looking good, looking good. What the hell's going on in here? Who's in here? Who is it? Did you see? Did you see? And nothing. Email? No, nothing. I got no idea. Well, I guess I'll just keep looking around. Sponge is pretty good, though. I will say that. I knew it! I knew it was gonna happen! Oh, physics! Really? Whatever, I'm not... that's not gonna stop me from putting stuff in here, but like, ay. Oh, it's an ammo box. Huh. I don't know what to make of that as far as the thing goes. What do you got? Just unknown, and it's nothing. Well, anyway, get that over here. See what else we got going on, right? Oh, good. Got a level 3 one right here. Let's take a look at what this one is, because it was one of the specific cool signals, right? Well, what do we got? Import. And... what a dumb Neverhood reference. Okay. Yeah, which you could tell immediately from the fact that the name was Hoborg there. Neverhood, of all things. Yeah, just go search up in the sky, find old video games. Why not? Here, you know what? Since I'm in the area, let's just go over here and get this working as well. Why not? Yeah, 75's not too low or anything like that, but hey, I'm here, right? Anything of interest? Ooh, got some cigarettes. For whatever that's worth, really. And bones. Human bones. Ooh, toilet paper, too. Yeah, I don't think there's ever anything in any of these, right? I feel like any one of these that I've checked, not finding any more bones, as if I need to take these or anything anyway. Oh, and now Kel's getting sick of MREs. Well, thankfully, I do actually have something for that. Yeah, as it turns out, doesn't want to just eat MREs all the time. But that's okay. Because, one, we'll just plug in this. We are talking real simulator games. Am I right? It's not just, you know, oh, you gotta, like, right-click on stuff to... There we go. Oh, you gotta right-click on stuff to eat it or whatever. It's like, no, no, no. We're doing the full-on everything. And thankfully, one of the things in here is another blank drive. I'm not going to eat the blank drive. Don't worry about that. But also, shrimp! And the best thing about shrimp is that you actually need to go through the entire process of heating these things up. Like, in this way. So. Yeah, they're frozen right now. So you can't eat that. That would be absurd. Need to close that there. Set it for about 60 should be good. And just let that go. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it after we're done here. In the meantime, well, I guess one of the things I could start to do is just start throwing trash off of here, because this is more or less where I want to get it, like, dumped out. Over near that direction. I mean, you know, on my surprisingly effective so far crusade against trash, I have been able to get rid of, unfill up most of the first floor there. It's only been like 2 days. I'm gonna believe that. I can't hardly believe it myself. Ah, good. They have transformed into proper edible shrimp at this point in time. Yeah. Give it to me, baby. It's so horrible, but so delicious. I'm also going to go collect all of these then so I can eat them later too. Just enough. Oh yeah, also probably heating them up on the plastic tray was maybe not the best idea, but it's fine. So yeah, that'll be good anytime Kel starts to become too good for eating a bunch of... Yeah. Starts to become too good for eating just a bunch of MREs all the time. Come on now. Ooh, here we go. The other unknown one that I had. Let's take a look at what this thing is supposed to be and probably finish off the episode here. So what do you got? I don't think that's anything. Or maybe it is. I suppose we'll never know, right? Well, anyway, just keep it over here, I suppose, until it's done, right? Alright, throw this thing in. And then pretty much next time, I should be able to get an ungodly amount more points. And then hopefully just... I don't know, something else will happen. I still don't... I don't know if anything's... Or maybe nothing will happen. That's a possibility, too.